It started as a routine custody exchange, a Friday afternoon. A dad picking up his 3 little girls for the weekend. By Monday, all 3 children were dead, their father gone without a trace. What happened in those woods? Why did no one listen when the mother said she was scared? And how does a man disappear in the digital age? No phone, no credit cards, like a ghost slipping into the trees. This is the story of Travis Decker and the final weekend of Peyton, Evelyn, and Olivia. You're watching CrimeVista. Subscribe, stay alert. Because in this world, the monsters don't always hide under beds. Sometimes they're the ones tucking us in. May 30th, 2025. Wenatchee, Washington. It's a quiet Friday morning in central Washington. Summer is just beginning. Amanda Decker, a mother of 3, is packing overnight bags for her daughters. 9-year-old Peyton, 8-year-old Evelyn, and 5-year-old Olivia are bouncing with excitement. They haven't seen their dad, Travis, in weeks. At 1:12 p.m., a dark gray SUV pulls into the driveway. Travis steps out, dressed in hiking gear. Tall, quiet, lean. He doesn't smile. Amanda watches cautiously. She hasn't trusted him in months. Their custody arrangement, finalized just 3 months earlier, allowed Travis unsupervised weekend visits, despite Amanda's objections. He's not stable, she allegedly told her attorney. He talks about running off-grid, about taking the girls into the woods and not coming back. But without a criminal record or psychological evaluation, the court approved visitation. And so the girls hug their mom, pile into the SUV, and drive off toward the forest. That was the last time Amanda saw her daughters alive. Who was Travis Decker? Travis Decker was once described as soft-spoken and smart, a systems engineer, a survivalist, a father. But after his divorce in 2024, friends said something changed. He withdrew from social events. He stopped responding to texts. His browser history revealed deep dives into wilderness survival, self-sustaining cabins, and prepping for collapse scenarios. He owned firearms, backcountry maps, caches of food buried in forest locations. In court, he argued it was just a hobby. Amanda believed it was something more. Travis believed the government was watching him, that society was doomed, that the world wasn't safe. And he didn't want his daughters to be part of it. Amanda told a friend, "I don't think he's suicidal. I think he's planning something. Something permanent." The cabin. Travis's property in Chelan County sat 2 hours from the nearest city, surrounded by dense pine forests and dirt trails. It had no cell service, no Wi-Fi. Just a solar panel rig, a wood stove, and a generator. When the girls arrived, neighbors saw them unloading snacks and sleeping bags. They looked happy. Normal. No one heard screaming. No one saw violence. But something was very, very wrong. That night, according to the sheriff's timeline, Travis cooked dinner, read stories, and put the girls to bed. Then investigators believe he methodically ended their lives. There were no defensive wounds, no signs of a struggle. It's believed he drugged them first, and then smothered each child in their sleep. By the time Amanda started calling the next day, it was already too late. The discovery, Monday morning, June 2nd, 2025. Amanda hadn't heard from her daughter since Friday. No texts, no calls. Travis was supposed to return them Sunday night. He didn't show up. She called. No answer. She texted. Nothing. At 8:34 Emunshi dialed 911. "Amanda, my ex took our children for the weekend. He hasn't brought them back. I'm scared. Please, he has a cabin out past Enchiet. I don't know what he's done." Chelan County deputies responded within the hour. It took them nearly 2 hours on forest roads to reach Travis's remote cabin. What they found was described as hauntingly quiet. The front door was unlocked. The generator was off. The air was still. Inside, on separate mattresses, were the bodies of Peyton, Evelyn, and Olivia. Peaceful, untouched. No blood, no trauma. Travis was gone. So was his hiking backpack, his rifle, and a set of wilderness maps. A hand-scrawled note on the counter read, "They're safe now. I couldn't let them grow up in this world." The escape. Within 24 hours, a full-scale manhunt was underway. Search dogs picked up a faint trail heading north into the Cascade Mountains. It appeared Travis had packed light, trail shoes, freeze-dried meals, a canteen, and likely a firearm. Authorities believe he had pre-planned multiple exit routes. "He wasn't running in panic," said Sheriff Mike Morrison. "He was executing a plan." Infrared drones, helicopters, and tracking teams scoured a 50-square-mile radius. But the terrain worked in Travis's favor. Thick canopy, steep elevation, and endless places to hide. By day 4, the trail went cold. No new sightings. No thermal signatures. It's like he disappeared into the trees. The FBI joined the case. Wanted posters circulated nationwide. But even now, as of this recording, Travis Decker is still missing. The system that failed. In the aftermath, public outrage exploded. Why was Travis granted unsupervised visits, despite documented mental health concerns and warnings from Amanda? Court records revealed no background check. No psychiatric eval. No guardian ad litem. Just a basic custody agreement, signed and sealed. One advocate said, "The court protected Travis's rights as a father, but who protected the children?" Thousands have since signed petitions demanding reform in custody laws, especially in cases involving alleged psychological instability or survivalist behavior. But for Amanda, no legal reform can undo what happened. She's since left Wenatchee. Her house sits empty. The hunt continues. As of June 2025, Travis Decker remains on the FBI's most wanted list. There have been 4 confirmed sightings in Washington state, but none led to capture. Officials believe he's either 1. Living off-grid in national forest land using survivalist techniques. 2. Dead by suicide or exposure. 3. Harbored by sympathizers or underground networks. But no body has been found, no signal traced, no communication intercepted. A $50,000 reward has been posted for tips leading to his arrest. The public is urged to stay alert, especially in rural areas of the Pacific Northwest. Travis Decker is 6'1", 170 pounds, with brown hair, blue eyes, and a deep surgical scar on his upper right thigh. If seen, do not approach. He may be armed. Closing. Peyton, Evelyn, Olivia. They were just children. Their lives didn't end in chaos. They ended in silence, in the one place they should have been safest, with their own father. We may never understand why Travis did what he did, but we do know this: custody courts must do better. Background checks must be stricter. Warnings must be heard. and those who use their children as pawns in their own inner war must be stopped before it is too late. If you or someone you know has information about Travis Decker, contact Chelan County Sheriff's Office or the FBI. You've been watching CrimeVista. Subscribe to stay updated on this case and other stories where silence cost lives. Share this video. Spread awareness. And remember, sometimes the most dangerous people live right next door. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.